And one more time, everyone. This is Furo greeting you with the last set we recorded of KOF footage. Actually, it wasn't quite the last set we recorded, but this is the last one we'll probably be uploading from our gathering in the Eastern Province. I'm playing our host on that night, Maxato. I do want to preface this video by thanking him for his awesome hospitality and for letting me record all of this footage that we managed to get. As I said, this is me going up against him in a best of 5 set. I kind of debate my character choice here a bit. He goes with the team he'd been playing all night, Maxima, King, and Vice. I go with my original team, Iori, Terry Bogard, and Kim. And I make the dubious choice here of going with Iori as point against his Maxima. To which Buster Wolf in the background is telling me good luck because he thinks this matchup is really, really hard for Iori, and after playing it, I do concur. So I try to play the spacing game here. Iori does like to approach with short hops a lot. Maxima's guard points will stop him, are going to stop Iori from being able to do that as much as I would like him to. He manages to anti-air me with down forward C. He has gotten a good feel for my hop range at this point. Oh, nice. I try to jump out of the corner, get nailed by a Vapor Cannon. Missed a cross up there. Immediately gets snagged. I use a DP even though he has the EX ready. He could have stopped it, but I was willing to bet that he wasn't going to try it so early in the match. He wanted to keep his meter. Either way, I didn't manage to really do much in the spacing game there, and got bought pretty hard. We come to my second character, Terry. Now this matchup, I can see Terry struggling a little bit, but with his reach, at the very least, he can cause a bit of trouble from the ground since he doesn't have to go to the air as much. And also because of his cross-up capability, Maxima doesn't handle cross-ups all too well. And I managed to make him whiff a close C there and get a full corner combo. And I managed to also snag him with the empty hop mix-up there. I do try to go for lows against Maxima a lot because that is his weakness, his ankles. He's got the Achilles syndrome going, that's for sure, because his guard point does not stop lows with almost any of his attacks, except for his EX DP, I believe. And now we go to King. This is a matchup that I find Terry to struggle a little bit in. King's normals are every bit Terry's equal, and her zoning game can definitely do a lot to him. But I do manage to snag him with a cross-up here, and because she's his second rather than his point, I do have a lot of meter to convert damage if I do manage to hit him. And I managed to utilize a lot of neutral hop B. I do think that's one of Terry's best defensive tools against hop-ins, to be able to just neutral hop with a B. And we go to his anchor, Vice. Vice is an incredibly terrifying anchor thanks to EX Sleeve essentially giving her a conversion off of any situation just like that. He doesn't give me an HD combo there, he decides to drive cancel instead. I bet the farm on that C Rising Tackle and thankfully converted. He was too low for me to do a Buster Wolf there. Flame Nova was pointing it out to me, but I told him it was too low. And I got snagged with an EX Sleeve combo again. Really good spacing on Maxato's part to nail those anti-airs into EX Sleeve conversions. And this is the power of Vice as an anchor. She can convert from anything. A trade, only thing she can't convert of is a trade that knocks her down. And this is where I have to be really careful with Kim. He hits me with a sweep to EX Sleeve. That was incredibly smart. I don't know whether I was necessarily watching for the overhead, but that's probably what he was thinking of there. I definitely should have HD'd on that hit I got. I'm starting to get a little bit antsy here. My standing D ratio is increasing a little bit. I try to hit him with the EX on Gutsun. I missed my super cancel. He punishes me there. And there's that super. I don't think that killed. Right. I have tried. I remember exactly what happened there. I tried to go for a jump CD, even with the X sleeve in mind. I was hoping for a trade and that it would snag me the win, but he had stuck out the X sleeve so early that my jumping CD hadn't even come out. He definitely read that I was going to approach him, and that was really good on his part. If I had meter, I probably would have gone with the jump EX Hangetsuzan instead of that, just for the invincibility. As we go to game 2, we come back to this matchup. I'm trying to find my opportunities to advance. That's embarrassing. I was trying to do wake up roll, and I just kept mistiming it. And here I managed to finally snag a bit of offense. Wake up throw. Oh, he didn't manage to get a guard point out in time. Good for me. As I go for my mix-up here, I went for an empty jump because I just knew that anything I did out of the air could have been stopped. So I went for a low again, as I did in the previous round. He probably should have been anticipating it by now. And I go for a little gimmicky reset. Risky on my part, but I hadn't shown it to him yet, so he wasn't anticipating it. And now we go to another matchup I think could be difficult for Iori King. At least until I get in, this is going to be me eating a whole bunch of projectiles and pokes. A lot of the King specials. I try to close the distance, but her really quick standing C immediately denies me. And he managed to convert some decent damage there after that slide. As I fall right back into that zone, I try to sweep because I anticipated him to slide, but he ends up Venom striking me again. It was a pretty risky guess on my part, thanks to Iori's 533 frames of recovery on sweep. Oh, and I miss a huge punish there. He managed to anti-air me with a regular tornado kick. It does have a decent upwards hitbox. And this is one of Maxato's things. He does have that old school mentality that if you can't punish this, then I'm going to keep doing it. Thankfully, I do manage to do so, and I get a big damage punish for it. EX trap shot on wake up. He hadn't woken up with anything risky with King yet, so he hadn't done so in all the match, really. So it was really good on him to try it then. He hits me with the jump CD. I purposely avoid quick rising so that he doesn't hit me with his Venom Strike on wake up. And that time I hadn't been waking up too much, so he runs right into my EX Rising Tackle. I had missed a conversion off the crack shoot to go into EX Rising Tackle myself, but the timing was finicky. I might have missed if I had tried at that exact timing there. And Xbox buttons. We're getting bodied. Oh, nice anti-air on his part with the standing D. And I get EX sleeved, and he uses no meter at all. Great conversion. At this point, I probably should have been playing a smarter spacing game against Vice. I'd been getting snagged by just about every opportunity that he had to hit me with EX sleeve. His meter situation is much better than mine at this point, so if he hits me, I'm likely to be dead. If I hit him, he probably survives. I tried to frame trapping, and it wasn't quite a frame trap, but I tried to go for standing D. He managed to sweep me out of it. That was a counter hit, but he doesn't convert off the regular sleeve. He didn't need EX there. And he hits me with standing CD, and this is probably the end of the match. Oh, he doesn't get the Neo Max, though. New lease on life for me. Maybe. Oh, that trade was huge for him. He missed the EX sleeve. And at this point, I'm avoiding jumping as much as I can on it. Ooh, that was a huge mistake. I don't know. I think I went for a some form of second drive cancel there, or I could have just done an execution error. Either way, I lose my opportunity. Maxato continues to play his very smart spacing game, and he's up on me 2-0. And we go to game 3 with my Iori against his Maxima again. I try to roll immediately out of pressure, but he guard points me knowing that I was going to hit that close C. And I'm taking a lot of damage here. I try to duck under with the crouch B, but it doesn't quite work out for me, and ouch. Manages to get the hop on me as I try to poke him. And that's a quick first round, perfect. My Terry comes in. I use standing CD. I try to use that to anti-air. At the very least, it usually trades thanks to how big Terry's hitbox is in front of him. I managed to get the whip punish there on the Vapor Cannon after I saw it come out. Now I have him in the corner, but he rolls out. He realizes I like to do the jump forward anti-air bait a little too much. And now I'm trapped in the corner with my guard gauge slowly dwindling to Maxima's pressure. And there's the worst thing you can do against Maxima, but as I do it again because I didn't think he would go for it twice. Ooh, and I drop a combo there. A bit of slop on both our ends right now. Oh, he manages to cross me up, getting me back for my kind of, I don't know how to say, I just kind of jumped for a cross-up without really earning it, and he did the same. He'd earned it a bit more with how well he'd been spacing throughout the match. And we're down to my Kim again. I managed to get the trade, but it was, since I got knocked down, I couldn't convert off the counter hit I took. And again, I missed the super cancel on Hangetsu-san. So I got punished for it pretty hard. He managed to hop on me and doesn't convert off the Air EX Vapor Cannon. Huge chance for him to just end the match. And you definitely don't want to leave a Kim alive, though my Kim might not have made a strong statement in that regard. He didn't go for an absolute anti-air. I think he went for down forward C, and it was a little bit too late for him, so my jump A, as it was, I managed to take him out. It comes down to his King again. I don't think Kim handles this matchup all that well. He does okay once he's close. I try to go for immediate HD there off the overhead. He saw it, and I was forced to basically try to mix him up with the HD itself. Try to pull a couple cancels on him. With all my meter gone, and with him with all HD and an extra meter just in case. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much curtains for me at this point. I try to chase him, and he is basically giving me the roll around because he realizes I'm completely mentally guard crushed at this point. Good stuff to him. He takes it on me 3-0. Hope you guys enjoyed watching all these sets, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you more action from a later visit.